another offering from the Stand Up Talk Radio Network.
All right, we're ready to go. First ever Nerd Rager podcast. And with us today, first off, let me tell you, my name's Eric Oligny from Tampa, Florida, comic out here in LA. We're starting this off. It's going to be a podcast about nerding out. It really doesn't matter. We're going to do mostly video games to start off with, but everyone can nerd out about something. I have my guest with me today. We got Alex Phillips. How you doing today, buddy?
I am doing great. How you guys doing?
Oh, all right. We're doing good. And Kyle Henson over here.
Hello, good sir.
Yeah, and how did I get to know you, Kyle?
The Comedy Store.
All right.
Yeah, we had, been meeting around. We'd seen each other and got to talking, smoking a little bit of pot and having a good time.
Yeah, sounds like the Comedy Store.
Yeah, another day.
And Alex Phillips. How did we come about getting to know each other? Sorry about that.
Oh, man, I've known you. I met you, like, right when you came out here, man. I met you at the Comedy Store. We had a good time. And then we became roommates. We lived with
And
each
that
other.
was a very interesting time. Can we go into that a little bit, actually?
Let's dive.
Oh, that was crazy, man. We're two completely different people. So it was just hilarious, all the stuff we got into. I mean, it could have been like a reality show. Like they picked that. They picked that. They're like, we want two opposite people to like live in a house and let's film this crazy shit.
And let's add a crazy Iranian and a Canadian in that mix.
Yeah,
We had Abby Roberge and Hermos Rashidi living with us as well.
Yeah.
Two great comics here in LA.
It was just like a straight comedy.
Dang.
Man.
It
It
was-
was hilarious.
It was a lot of fun, and this was great with you guys. One of the things I remember the most is I'd be in my room and I'd hear this constant banging out in the living room. It was crazy. They were playing basketball with pool noodles in the living room.
Oh, we had this game called basketball. It was hilarious. Like, it was like we made it like foam noodles,
Right.
and we had got one of those basketball hoops you set up in your office at the 99-cent store. But it was getting too easy. We were just shooting all the way across the house. So we added noodles to like swat it.
And
So-
what were the age ranges of the pool noodles? What did it say when you guys bought it?
Like 4 and up.
4 and up. And this is what I told them. I said, you guys are playing with fucking pool noodles in the living room, and they're like, don't worry, dude. It says ages 4 and up. Like
I'm
up
there.
Like
This is
it's
the game
I'm
of all
up.
games.
I'm 30, but I'm up there. I'm in that up crowd. So
We can still have fun.
yeah,
How long ago was that?
Oh, that'd be like 8 months ago now.
Yeah, 8 months.
That was a lot of fun though. A lot of fun.
A lot
Okay,
of
so
fun.
Kyle, give some of your fun experiences you've had since you were in LA.
Oh, gosh. Well, I've seen people get hit by cars twice.
That'll happen here a lot of times too. People are idiots here.
Like, one person was staring at their phone, and another person was taking a left, and the other person, I guess, just didn't see him.
Lefts out here are dangerous.
Whoa. And I was like, and I saw it all happening. I was like, hey. And it was like, huh? Like, I don't know if I distracted them or something, but either way, some shit was going down.
Oh man, we all of us, since we're comics, we walk a lot, and it's funny how many times we almost get hit out there.
Oh, yeah.
God,
Got to
yeah.
keep your wits about you. Like, you can be on the sidewalk in one of those turn-ins, to like a
Dude,
gas station or something.
Skating is the worst. I've had
Ooh.
to jump over hoods of cars. I've like hit cars, like, cause you're going through and then they make a left really quick.
Now
Dang.
when that shit happens, you kind of feel cool that you got away. You're kind of like when you're skating out of that near-death experience.
Yeah.
You're kind of like,
Your
I look pretty
adrenaline.
good doing it.
your adrenaline is ridiculous.
Like I do that when a car is about to hit me. I do that thing like I'm really hard. I'm gonna stop it. Like I'm like what? And that you're not gonna stop the car. Not only that car is gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
But you look
Yeah.
like you're hard and like, oh, I'll do something.
Yeah, no,
No.
exactly.
Not
Everybody's hard in their car. Behind the door, they just roll it up. They're like, I don't see you.
Yeah, it's just this like huge like barrier around them. They don't have to
Yeah.
worry about it. They can hit motorcycles.
It's kind of
Yeah.
funny because it's kind of like
And
what our podcast is about is nerd raging. The
Right.
nerds online. That's exactly what they do. They hide in their little
Mhm.
vessels. Go on
And they
Xbox.
talk shit online
Yeah.
all day. They're like,
Oh.
I will murder you.
Because they're
Yeah.
inside their
I will
car,
rape
you
your
know?
wife. Be like,
Why are they so
I don't even
racist?
have a wife.
Oh, Xbox. Seriously, you could recruit the Klan on Xbox. This is the most
Oh,
racist place.
But like, I'm
'Cause,
wondering
like-
where
like
all these
Call of
people
Duty.
are from. Like, I don't know.
the majority of them are just angry little white kids from like probably the middle of nowhere, probably like the middle of Iowa or something. No offense to Luke at the Comedy Store. I know Iowa is a great place, but it's probably the middle of nowhere in Iowa.
I don't know. Like, what if they're in like conservative places like Connecticut? You'd be like, whoa.
Yeah, Connecticut.
Well, I've heard Boston's really, really racist too. So.
Yeah, Boston is.
But I don't know.
Not
I'm white. I'm white. I really can't tell how racist the place is. I'm sorry.
I mean, conservative.
Like, they treat me great.
They treat me good.
Small town America loves me.
I meant like progressive, but like I don't know. Like I always feel like those people might be the people that we see in Los Angeles, or they might be in other major cities or something. Like I don't know. Like
I feel like it's never like people are always saying you got to stop the racing. I don't think it's going to ever stop. People are just hateful because they have shitty lives, and there's always going to be those people. Right. And then there's people like me who get labeled a racist because I say funny things about blacks, Puerto Ricans, Jews, Mexicans. It doesn't matter because I just think it's funny, and people go, "Oh, he's a racist." No, it's just funny.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. People, we all find the humor in different things, and that's what I think is cool.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I guess as long as you're joking about it,
Yeah,
and
sure.
like you have the platform to do it.
It's not true. Yeah, it's like, and it really like sheds light on those issues to where people, you know what I'm saying? Because it makes attention to that. If people are like, wow, that's wrong, it can help change people. That's what's cool about comedy.
And both of y'all face a lot of it because you're mixed race. So you guys face more than the normal. I mean, I would say you face both sides of it. You face black people saying, "Oh, well, he's not really black."
Yeah.
And then you have white people saying, "He's not really white." So you're not even in like a
Yeah.
And that's disrespectful as shit.
It is. Well, and in the South, man, it was fucking ridiculous.
Well, yeah, you're from and where are you from originally? Like, let's get people to know you.
Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
I was born in Columbus, Georgia, and then but it was separated by the Chattahoochee River, Phoenix City, Alabama. So I lived in Phoenix City, Alabama. And then I moved to Georgia permanently when I was like 9, 10.
Right on. And what part of Georgia were you living in?
Blairsville, Georgia, man.
Wow. Now that
is.
You were the only.
If you leave north of Atlanta, it's just nothing.
Now you were the blackest kid at your school, right?
The blackest. Everybody came to me for black.
You were the only black kid at your school. You were the only black kid at your school, right?
Once my brother graduated, I was like, oh, shit, I got this school to myself. I am now the token.
Well, I know because you said Blairsville. I lived in Marietta, and Marietta's right up. And
Marietta's, exactly, yeah.
And I literally had one black kid at my high school, Troy Cole, played football.
And
really
Marietta's
good football player.
Bigger.
Oh, it's huge, yeah, compared to Blairsville.
He's like really good football player. He's the only black kid at the school.
Only black kid at the school's got to be a good football player.
Yeah. If not, they just got to kick you out the school.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
They're trying to transition you in those last week of basketball to to a different sport. You're like, sure you want to run some track too?
yeah, no, everything. How good are you on a boat?
Yo, what are you doing this?
You got some sailor's legs.
How'd you feel about that commercial recently with the black kid saying he's playing hockey and he's like saying like I didn't pick the right sport or whatever. They're bringing attention to the fact that now
I didn't even see that.
Now that people actually say you shouldn't be playing that sport, they're actually bringing attention to the racism in sports.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I think it's pretty cool. And NASCAR's also they've got now a league where they have African American drivers coming up, so they can put them into the
like we have a Negro league.
It's pretty much a Negro league. Yeah,
that's even worse. Like we're gonna let you in your own little shit.
I think it's pretty cool though because I mean. How many of these tracks are racist and aren't going to let?
Oh, for sure. I mean, just the atmosphere.
I mean, look at the Comedy Store. You face Comedy Store racism.
Yeah.
You can't get on the stage
sometimes
because it's racist.
You can't spell races. You can't spell racism without races. You know?
That takes a lot of left turns there.
Yeah. But you get right back to where you're going.
You get right back to nature.
So, Kyle, let's get into you, too. What about you? Where are your whereabouts from?
I'm from Portland, Oregon.
Would hint the Oregon Ducks shirt you're wearing. And we all lost proudly in the NCAA tournament. I'm a Gators fan, obviously. So.
Yeah. My buddy Sam's a Gators fan.
Oh, that's good man there. And Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
And
it's beautiful there. Lots of
Portland's
trees.
a great city.
You can drink the water.
You can drink the water. It's like we're living in Mexico right now.
Legitimately.
That's how it is. I mean, like literally, like if I drink any type of like water fountain out here or anything, I'll just get sick.
Oh yeah. You get like your body's like, whoa. You can taste it. It's like licking a 9-volt. I'm not. It's cool to shower with, maybe brush your teeth, but like
you need you just gotta buy water, man.
Yeah. You have to buy water. I don't know.
I just don't drink water. I just drink Dr. Pepper.
Listen to this. This is crazy. Eric does not drink water so much. Listen to this. All right, one time, I swear to God, I lived with him for like a year. Not once did I ever see him drink water. Just Dr. Pepper.
I would drink it secretly. I don't want him to know.
And
I'm
I
drinking
woke
water.
up,
He's in the shower just
in
like
the middle of the night one night. And he was pouring a glass of water, and I was like, "Yep, he's got a bitch over it." I was like, "Cause he is not drinking water." Yeah. And then he made himself a Dr. Pepper and went in there. I was like, "Yes, that was right." Next morning she rolls out. I was like,
and I will say that's one of my favorite things I ever would do is have a girl over, and I would just not want her in the room, so I'd send her out to Alex and Hormuz to talk to him.
Hormuz.
Hey, I'd send y'all the bullets, bro.
Here, keep this one real quick.
Yeah. So you grew up there your whole life? Did you
definitely.
ever get around, like move around the country?
Yeah, I moved up to Seattle for the end of my senior year, and then moved back to Portland. Started selling cars for a while.
Wow!
I thought he was gonna say coke.
Started selling coke.
You imagine you're just like, damn, Kyle's hella hard.
I was like, wait,
how was the selling car? Now that had to be really just.
It was awesome. I was selling Cadillacs and Saabs.
Did it beat you up like comedy does?
In a different way. I mean, it was very rewarding financially.
It had to be rewarding financially.
It was cool. Yeah. I was the young kid on the block. Everyone else was like 40 and above.
I kind of see you like being 20. Like a Tom Cruise selling cars right there.
It was crazy.
Young kid on the block.
And
he's got the suit on.
And then they let you take home cars, and I was living downtown Portland at the time and just enjoying life.
Let you take home the Yugo.
Oh my God. My neighbors thought I was a drug dealer. I'd show up with a different luxury vehicle every day, and they'd
check
be like,
out my new AMC Pacer.
Yeah, because you were like, I sell car. I was like, when you got cut, I was like, what?
Yeah, same thing. No. And then the economy crashed,
and we all became comics. All right, that's our careers.
Cars are not.
And I worked for AT&T for 4 or 5 years after that, and then they laid me off. And so I sat around for a while.
Fuck AT&T. Hey man, they'll kill you roaming.
Right?
Roaming. Oof.
I remember back in the day, I went to
even Kid Cudi rapped about it in a song. It's like that motherfucker's got a lot of money. He's complaining about AT&T charges.
I was selling magazines door to door across the nation back in the day, and I had a bill, and it was like $950. And I had never even used my phone or did anything. And they were like, "Sorry, you were in a different area," and I was like, "Whoa, what do I do?"
Yeah, well, and the worst part is now is they have these mobile data. The mobile data is the worst now because mine turns on by itself after I've turned it off.
Right.
And Verizon charges ridiculous amounts for it. And when it's on, it's just constantly running.
Right.
And there's no unlimited minutes anymore. So it's like
shit is ridiculous.
They just want your money.
Oh yeah.
It sucks.
It sucks. Contracts.
If you think about it, it's kind of a collusion. Like they're all just like
they're all together. Yeah. And the government makes a lot of money too off.
Think about this. There is like we can talk for like 8 days. You know what I mean? Drinking Dr. Pepper and Red Bull. But like when
way to get to the point right away.
Yeah.
And I think we should stop smoking weed.
No. But like, but why do they even charge for minutes and stuff like that? It's just like an airwave. They already have established towers and like cell phone devices and stuff. So like, I don't know. Do we really need to pay them that much more? They're making money hand over fist. So.
Originally, we were getting the deals because the companies were fighting, but now it's become so ridiculous with who wants a cell phone.
Yeah,
and all
I kind of feel.
It's all out. It's all out.
They made a deal. They're like, hey.
But you remember, like, I don't know. And how old are you, Kyle?
26.
And Alex, you're 26 also, right?
22.
22. Oh, okay, my bad. So at that age, you guys probably don't remember the giant cell phones when the original cell phones came out, and those things were ridiculous expensive. You're talking $1,500.
Yeah.
My dad had one, and my brother brought it to school, and I just thought it was the funniest thing. Like him carrying that big ass, Zach Morris cell phone, and my brother's literally walking around the hallway thinking he's cool carrying this like giant.
Cool.
Oh, he was fucking real cool.
And it was big as fuck. It drew attention. It was the coolest thing.
Oh, my brother was king of being cool, but then you look back on it, it's like, nah, it really wasn't cool.
You did that in your locker. It had like a sling on it.
Yeah, so that's just crazy. So how'd you get into comedy then?
Well, I got laid off and sat around, smoked weed, played video games for about a month, and I thought of this joke, and I told it to my buddy, and he was like, "Dude, you can't say that. Like, you can't." I always posted things on Facebook or Twitter, and then he was like, "Dude, you can't say that." And I was like, "Oh," and I really wanted to say it, so I went and told it to some strangers at an open mic. Figured, fuck it, I got nothing to do today.
Fell in love right there, right?
Boom. And the guy was
It's
like,
addiction.
It was right after I got off. The guy was like, "Hey, is this your first time?" Because you could tell I was like,
Yeah.
you know, I didn't say anything important, you know.
Yeah.
And
We all filled our own heads up on our first time.
and so like 3 minutes later, I was like, I got off stage. Is this your first time? I was like, yeah. And he's like, welcome. I was like, cool.
Yeah. And Alex, what about you? What got you into comedy?
I think like it was kind of like always in me, like even in like middle school and high school, I would write jokes down. I would just think of an idea, but I would be like, but I'm never gonna be a comedian. But if I was, I would do this. Right. And then like one day it just hit me, and I was like, this is what I'm gonna do. I was like 19.
But you're more fortunate of a comic because you're also a model and an actor. Am I right?
Yeah, man.
And you're a very very good looking person. you got the up on some people, right?
Yeah, I mean, I still feel like a lot of people say, I still feel like a lot of times, like for the comics, they'll look at you and be like, oh, what the fuck is this handsome dude? He doesn't have anything funny to say, you know, but maybe for audiences, I could see that. I could see where they're right at that.
Well, it's got to help you. It can't hurt you.
Yeah, it can't hurt.
What sometimes I've noticed with people is that when they do look good, they don't necessarily venture to comedy as much.
Yeah, they rely on their looks very good.
They do other things. Like they would be like, "Oh, come on, comedy?" We're like, I don't know. Like,
so pretty much, Kyle just told us that we're a bunch of ugly fucks.
Well, I mean, comedian. I don't know. Like sometimes
you got a face.
That's
for
why.
a comedian.
That's why I feel like I don't know. It's just like I feel like that's how it is sometimes. The general public, for as far as like actors and actresses and stuff like that, they're very very attractive. Go to like an audition, and there are some super hot girls.
Oh yeah, this is crazy.
So I mean, but like then you go to like an open mic, and you might see like one, and then like there's just like it's not the same.
Yeah.
The worst thing you can say to somebody is, "Hey man, you got a real face for radio."
Yeah. You're built for it, bro. You're built for this podcast that we're not going to be putting online. Nobody's going to see it, so you're good to come in. Come on.
Yeah. Come on in. We're not even going to make a poster.
Please don't tweet this.
So one of the things we're going to be doing in the podcast, and I don't even know if we'll get into it, a lot of it today, but I'd like to start Xbox 360, PlayStation, video games. It's a big nerdy thing that everyone thinks of.
Totally.
What kind of games do you like to play, Alex? Do you get into?
I love FIFA. I love Assassin's Creed. Call of Duty's so dope.
Yeah, it used to be to me. I don't really like it anymore.
You don't really like it anymore?
No, it's just gotten to the same, and I don't know. I really like I like the hardest possibility on campaign for Call of Duty. That's my favorite reason for buying the game.
All right.
This new one, Black Ops 2.
Yeah, you buy games just to destroy them. You buy games you don't even like just to beat them.
Well, yeah, I'm a gamer score whore. I have 167,000 gamer score, so I'm like one of those people. I just literally go, the average Xbox gamer score is 11,000. So that'll just tell you how much of a fucking nerd rager I am.
And what's your score again?
167,000.
Boom.
Holy shit.
I had a friend
crushing that.
And what about you, Kyle? What kind of video games did you?
I also like FIFA. That is my shit.
FIFA, yeah, man, I love it, dude.
Got a bunch of communists. I'm in my podcast.
I
I really do like soccer on video games. I just hate it in general, though. I hate watching it on TV. I hate when SportsCenter puts it on a top play because it's not an American sport.
FIFA's actually making people a lot more Americans get into watching soccer and playing soccer. Over the last few years,
and that's good. I mean, it's a calisthenic sport. It's probably one of the most athletic sports out there. I just don't like it.
Yeah, and there's not a whole lot of contact, which is actually good for people.
You know what I was thinking? What if someone like Allen Iverson had played soccer? Like, I mean, think about that.
He would have been
just
practice.
Boom.
Practice. Yeah, he was like, fuck practice.
Fuck practice.
Fuck me. You
practice all day. I wake up.
I bicycle kick in the morning.
Start rapping.
He started rapping.
What if Manute Bull played soccer? It would be a great goalie. The guy was like 7'1".
Just smacking shit.
Yeah.
He'd be like, you ain't scoring no goals.
One of my favorite stat lines on Manute Bol was a 1 point per game average in his final season in the NBA. And it's the lowest points
so
averaged. It's hilarious. Like,
dang.
how do you hit a free throw a game?
I was there the whole time.
I was thinking like a field goal every other game. You're like, how do you hit a free throw?
Manute Bol scored 2 points tonight. He's really on fire.
Just nobody's
It
fouling
would be
him.
hard to sleep at night because you would be like, damn, they're going to cut me at any moment.
Yeah.
I can't even get 2 points.
You got Kobe saying he's going to retire soon.
Yeah,
Oh.
Kobe.
That's going to be amazing, man.
Well, man, isn't he like
No,
34?
He's older, yeah. He's been in the league
6 or
for
something.
almost, what, 17 years now? 18 years? Yeah.
Dude,
That's yeah, it's 18, I believe. That's
That-
ridiculous.
you know what's crazy though is
And he's still
them
Balls.
coming back to try and make the playoffs. Oh.
I like Dwight Howard, but that team's just terrible.
Yeah,
D'Antoni's a terrible coach.
yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not.
Terrible.
They're not playing like they should. With all the talent they have on that team, they should just be.
All of a sudden, we turned into Punch Drunk Podcast.
And
sorry,
you know who
sorry,
I like?
teams.
I'm not on the bandwagon. Speaking because you're from Florida, I'm not on the bandwagon, but I've loved the Heat for a while.
I like
before
LeBron a lot
came
more
down
now.
there. And I like
When they won their
LeBron a
first
lot before,
championship?
huh?
When they won that championship without him.
Yeah, with when Dwayne was there, when it's his first year, or was it his second year? I think it was his second.
I will say I got love for Miami. That's all. I mean, Miami's such a great city, and the people there,
Yeah,
they're just
Miami's just a cool place.
fins up. Dolphins fan. I'm a huge Dolphins fan because of my buddy Jesse Cage in Tampa. He's just the most ridiculous fan, and he goes crazy, and it's kind of fun to watch. And when they lose, it's even more fun to watch. I won't lie, because he just goes ballistic. But I enjoy watching them win too, just because he really does go crazy and takes it real seriously.
Can we talk about how fucking difficult it is to be a fan from the Northwest?
Oh, well, that doesn't really matter because you guys really don't have sports anymore.
It's so just discounted. It's like, name a team that's in the tri-state area that's done anything.
Well, I mean, you do have the Oregon Ducks who have basically.
Tri-state. They say tri-state everywhere. They say
Well, no,
tri-state.
well, I mean,
It's
even
just
dual
weird.
state, whatever. Like
Dual state,
Oregon
dual
and
state.
Washington. I mean, name Idaho, but they're not having.
I mean,
any
you
teams.
have a lot of good sports there. I mean,
But we never win.
well, that's just,
I know because look, man.
how many big time
top
players want to go
athletes-
there?
Exactly. How many top athletes are like when fucking University of Miami's like, hey, come down here, and you got people just
Can't
taking
wait
you
to
out.
go to the suicide
Yeah,
capital of the
yes.
world.
South Beach all night, or you're like, or we could just go over here to this rainy shitty state with just nothing but cornfields. Like, I wonder. You get treated like a god in South Beach.
Your
you get-
contract comes with a gun and a bullet.
Yeah. They're like, if you so.
Or what about even like the Portland Trailblazers? Hell, they sold the Supersonics. There's the Seahawks. Nobody. The Mariners. Nobody ever wins. Nobody. And like,
Well,
that's a tough bid.
I don't know. I would look at it this way. It's almost. I looked at it this way. Being a Braves fan growing up, also being a Bucks fan.
Big
The
Braves
one of the
fan.
worst teams in history in all sports. I mean, we have one of the worst losing records, 26 games in our first 26 games.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, I can tell you this much. I can give a shit less about your winning.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Because I've lost so many times, and there's the times where we win, and I'm gonna tell you this right now: when we win, we forget about it the next day, and we're ready for another Super Bowl victory or another national championship for the Gators.
Yeah.
It's not like and people are like, oh, we're gonna win, and dude, your team lost. It's so sad. Not really. It's next year. It's just for fun to root for it while it's going on, and
Yeah.
it gives you something to do to
Right.
get past, a very boring part of the day. Like, 11 o'clock, I can watch the Gators get their ass kicked by Michigan. So,
I
no,
also
that-
watch. I also play. What is it? Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Do you like Black Ops 2?
Yeah. But first-person shooters have never been my. I've never been my
You hate
strong
that
suit.
little kids kick your ass in that game. Pretty
All
much,
the
is what I
time.
just heard.
Dude, I
all the
if I
time.
get used to
Ever
it,
since
I
GoldenEye.
go to town.
I
man.
fucking and I hate to use this
Headshots.
terminology now, but I rape little kids online.
It's
I hate using that terminology now because
Hey,
of
let's
fucking
get this
Sandusky.
clear.
But let's get this clear. I
He's
rape
not on
them
chat
and
sites.
I
He's
beat
not on
them
chat
in video
sites.
games. I
Okay.
take their character and kill them. And in video game terminology, just raping them.
Chat room. This isn't chat room. These guys, these little rapers are idiots because it always says like they're talking to someone that's like little boy 36. Like, what type of boy is gonna call himself little boy 36?
Right.
Like,
oh my god, one of my buddies online had the greatest line for guys when we were playing, and rest in peace, Necro. But he passed away about 2 years ago, and when he would get online, we'd go into these games, and he would say the funniest shit. He'd just always go up to, and the guys would be talking and be like, "You guys like full frontal male nudity?" 15-year-old kid. It was the funniest shit the way he said it. The people would just, the guys in the room would just all be like, like, how do you answer that? But
I always hate getting shot, and then you hear this like, what the hell?
You're
man?
like, yeah. Did I just get popped by like a 3-year-old?
Yeah,
some kid's yelling at you, and all of a sudden you hear his mom, "Honey, come on downstairs."
He's
It's time to change your diaper.
Yeah, he's
what?
like, I don't want
fucking
to.
owned you. Hello.
I know. Own bitch.
So yeah,
Swag.
And you face a lot of. There's more racist people playing Black Ops than anything else.
Yeah, but you can.
Because racists love guns.
Hey,
And that is a great
But
gun
I
game.
think-
That is a great gun game.
I think they just throw that out towards every. I mean, they actually do say those hurtful things, but you can't tell what color people are over the Xbox.
And the
you know?
and the truth is, I think they're just talking shit. 'Cause
Yeah.
it gets them all riled up.
Exactly.
And they realize
they
it gets
just
you
say a
riled
lot
up.
of exactly. A lot of people just like to push buttons.
It's kind of like a mental game in basketball. Like
Yeah.
you want to get people out of
Yeah.
their game.
Right.
And like video games very seriously when you get online, and people take it seriously, and like, so then they're gonna use those things like you do in basketball. You talk shit. They're talking shit to get you out of your game.
And you know what though? Like
some people them as real wars by any means necessary.
Mm-hmm.
On the Malcolm X stuff. Yeah.
Psychological warfare.
Well, dude, when I was a little kid, like I used to say like faggot and stuff all the time. Like, I mean, so I'm
I
not.
still say
Yeah,
it
when
all
you're a
the time.
kid, it's like
I don't.
Say it.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. By the way, I want
I
to introduce
don't-
real quick. Let me introduce Ari Manis, guys. The guys who are putting
Manis.
together this podcast for us.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
AKA
today?
Man of
Hell
Red.
yeah, Ari. Thanks for doing this for us. And
Runs a really
Absolutely.
nice website called Stand Up Talk. Check
yeah,
it
Stand
out.
Up Talk on Twitter, and you can also see it on standuptalk.com, right?
Yeah, he's not a comedian. He just runs websites.
That's not true. It's not true. But thanks, Alex. Thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah.
He's not a comedian.
Yeah, man, no problem. I just like to point out the obvious. That's kind of my job.
So yeah, Ari Manis, great comedian here in LA. He runs Stand Up Talk. He runs a lot of podcasts. Tell us a little more about yourself, Ari.
Talk to the people.
I have a 9.5-inch penis erect. So
Hell
it's
yeah,
pretty
bro.
big.
That's fucking nice.
little thumper.
And,
Little thumper. That's,
if you're a girl
You can
out-
put that in my mailbox.
Yeah,
anytime.
man, that's big thumper.
no, like, if you're a girl out there, it will taste good in your mouth. guaranteed.
Eats a lot of pineapples.
Yeah. And I'm a big fan of Eric Oligny, and he came up to me and asked me if he wanted to help, and I was like, big fan, sir. Anything I can do to support. And then he told me the guest he was having on first one, Alex Phillips, and everyone else on here. And I said, big fan of you guys, big fan of the Comedy Store, open mic. So yeah, all about the podcast.
He's giving us the
Game
thumbs
on.
up.
Game on, guys.
Game on, man.
Game of Thrones.
Thanks, Ari.
I
Hey,
don't play any
do y'all
video
watch
games,
Game
though.
of Thrones? Speaking of nerd,
Love it.
dude. I
Love
haven't.
it.
I watched the first episode like a while back, like a year ago. I just didn't really get into it. It was a little more than a year ago.
I've
Right.
never wanted to strangle a little white boy more. That little fucking kid.
Oh, don't give it away. I'm
No, I didn't see. I haven't seen the new stuff.
I'm gonna power it. I saw the episode where the dude threw a kid, just pushed
I
him off the thing.
I like a good baby throwing. I'm sorry.
baby tossing.
Yeah.
You know, if it's it's never a bad thing.
It's kind of entertaining, you know.
Yes.
I've been
Not my
reluctant.
baby.
I've been I've been reluctant to get involved with like fiction lately because it consumes my
Fiction's
life.
great.
It consumes me though. Like
Yeah, The Walking Dead is.
all
Oh man, I'm only a couple of episodes behind, and that's great.
You watch The Walking Dead, Kyle?
no, I like everything. The only thing I've gotten
Check it
into
out.
lately has been like Breaking Bad.
You have to go check out The Walking Dead. There's a lot of reasons for it, but it's a good show. It's not great,
Yeah, it's a really
and it
show.
has the shittiest like things that happen into where you're just. I yell at the TV. I literally yell for 60 minutes at the TV. That's what Tebow says. He goes, "Oh, you're watching Walking Dead. Really, what you should call it is yelling at the TV for 60 minutes."
Yeah.
Because I do. I yell and I'm like, "Shoot somebody! I mean, seriously, did you not learn how to fucking shoot?
We're
in this
taking
whole
away
zombie
stereotypes.
apocalypse?
We're taking away stereotypes right here. See, it's not just black people who yell at the TV.
Yeah,
when I do it, I'm like, no, that's my white side. What are you talking about, you racist?
I know. I always do that.
I don't know. It's weird. I've always talked to the TV. I talk to my sporting events. I'm so weird, and that's why I stay home and watch sporting events and watch. Like, I can't go to people's houses. I look weird.
Yeah.
It's funny because like if I'm out doing it, I'll be energetic with it and yelling at the TV if I'm like at a bar. But like if I'm like at home by myself, like I'm just like I'll get frustrated to myself, but I won't like
You won't voice it.
No.
I do. I talk to myself a lot.
Yeah.
Is that a bad thing?
Yeah. Especially when Eric's playing a game and like maybe like a glitch or something goes on. It's hilarious.
Oh, I'll fucking cuss. I'll yell, throw shit. Mad. Nerd rager. That's nerd rage. Like
He'll hit
bitch.
like reset, go smoke a cigarette, and be like get like his zen back.
I've literally beaten the hardest games on Xbox and some of the worst.
I remember when you were playing Thor and you hated that game so bad, but you just wanted to beat it.
I never beat it.
Oh, you didn't, and you were just.
I gave it to Josh
hate
Meyerowitz.
this game.
I gave it to Josh Meyerowitz because I would love to see I love to like just picture him having the frustration of beating it. I didn't know how I'm gonna do this.
That sounded like
Yeah, I know. I can't even think of your thing. Yeah, I know exactly.
Jimmy from
from South Park.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's. I'm a huge nerd. I will nerd rage out.
Do you PC game at all?
No, because I don't like microing. And if anybody knows what microing is, it's using your fingers on the keyboard.
Yeah, I hate that.
What's microing?
I like a controller to like.
Yeah.
What about a joystick?
You can get a
do
joystick,
that,
but the majority of PC gamers love to use the microing because it makes the game faster. And
because if you get really good, you're just like popping
like Japanese
around,
kids. Those Japanese kids get paid $1 million to play StarCraft a year. Like literally, they get paid a bank. Like not 100 of them.
StarCraft,
1 or 2 kids or 3 kids. They're really good.
What are we doing in this comedy business, guys?
Dude, could you imagine? They're just like they figured out every intricacy. They're just like they do not mess up. They're like 99.8% like effective. Like.
Oh yeah, and it's fun to watch. Actually, it's really cool. Like it's almost like an art form in itself. Like to watch these kids do that.
I used to play StarCraft back in the day.
I
did too.
A little bit. I played it a little bit. I played Warcraft.
Protoss represent.
Protoss, nice. Way to throw it in.
Not the World of Warcraft though.
Yeah,
I don't.
That got weird.
That's weird.
I really
because the other one's like strategy. It's like you build up like a colony.
And these people are
like
dedicated. They like have dates and times they meet each other in these rooms. Like Thursday, at 2:00.
Yeah,
like, party.
It's almost like the new Dungeons and Dragons, you know.
And Dungeons and Dragons, that was fun to play when we were kids.
Yeah, when I was a little kid, I played that. No,
nah, Jack.
Imagine us grown men with like capes and shit. Like,
yeah, it's so crazy.
I just drained you from all your blood, bro.
There should be a guy like that who's just around, real nice. You know,
I'm sure there's some in the comedy scene we just don't know.
Did you guys ever do the live action role play?
Live action role play.
It's like pretty much you dress up and you go out and do like it was on.
Oh no! Hell no!
You know what was the movie that did that?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't care.
Role models.
Role models.
No, never did that.
That would be actually.
I
pretty
played
fun.
paintball.
I think that would
because
be
I'm a fucking man. Oh my God, and I shot people in the head with balls.
I killed.
And it was
kill
great.
shit.
Yeah, paintball's great.
You just sounded like a Phil Robertson. Like you could go hang out with Duck Dynasty.
Dude, I could kick it with those dudes for a day.
That is one of the best shows on television. I love it.
I could kick it with those dudes for a day. I would just have shotguns, just shooting shit off. That would be awesome. Just listening to their idiot comments, I would just be dying.
Dude, Psy is amazing. Have you watched it a lot? The show?
I've seen a little bit.
How about you, Kyle?
The what show?
Duck Dynasty. It's about,
Well, do they make that call or whatever?
Yeah, the Duck Commander call. It's really an interesting show though.
That's funny.
Hormouse
just said he was watching with the other day, right? Yeah, he said.
I get all these guys watching it, and when they watch it, they go, "Dude, it's actually pretty entertaining."
They're like, there was one where they're like, "He stole my RV." And
they got their RV stolen.
Yeah, Jay stole Willie's RV, and it was really a good episode. Yeah, it was fun. And just the stuff they do, it's like, and they fall into the category. This also falls in the category of being nerd. Like I'm a nerd for that kind of stuff too. Like any show with rednecks and swamp, I'm in. I'm involved. I'm from Florida, bro. I'm in.
Swamp it out.
I'll sit there and watch swamp people, Gator Boys or anything. Just
what's the Swamp People was the one where they go shoot the gator.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
it's
swamp people.
great.
I never got into that one. Those people were just too. I would not spend a day with them just because I couldn't.
Oh, they're crazy.
I couldn't be in the swamps.
I bet most of them are like crystal meth addicts.
Oh, for sure.
They look.
Because you're in a swamp,
guys,
fighting off gators all night.
Get this. Okay, here's your job description. Go out in the middle of the bayou, and you get into a boat with a guy with a gun, and you're sitting there with like a $30,000 camera, hoping it doesn't fall in the water. And there you guys are shooting gators.
And that one
I know this dude in the filming this is so scared, but he can't even shake because he's got to keep it steady.
And they're like holding, and they do it by themselves, and they're holding the gator up, and they're doing it with one hand shooting them. I'm like, this is the safest thing ever.
Yeah, I want to see. There's got to be a better technique.
Oh, I did see an epic. Man, those dudes couldn't shoot I watched this one where they were just trying to shoot this gator. And they were missing. I'm like, dude, all you do is shoot guns. How the fuck? It looked like an action movie. They missed so much.
They're going for a certain point on their head, so it's
the gator's thrashing.
No. I'm saying like it was like they were missing. Like he would shoot here, and you would see the water splash like 5 feet away.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. The guys are randomly shooting guns with gators,
They're
trying to hold it on
they're
their
probably
line.
like got moonshine. They're moonshined out.
I want to see the behind the scenes. And just like see what kind of who the camera guy is, because that's a scary job. You don't have a like.
Yeah, it's got to be scary. And you're on another. But the thing is, they're on another boat. I'm sure they're pretty safe. I'm sure they all have protective gear on, things like that. I mean, you're shooting guns next to somebody.
I'd hope so.
Yeah, this isn't fake fucking blanks.
Yeah, that's just it's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, they slip, turn one way.
This isn't LA tap water.
Which one of your favorite not TV shows? Like it's not a real TV show. It's like one of the reality. Whatever. What's your favorite?
Favorite reality show?
I wouldn't call it a reality show. I'm not saying like Jersey Shore.
Yeah, no, dude.
Terrible.
I would kick my own ass. I would headbutt something hard.
But then again, some people feel that way about me for Duck Dynasty. So.
Yeah, Duck Dynasty's actually funny. I don't know. I hate the Jersey Shore. Favorite.
What's your just favorite show on TV right now?
Favorite show on TV running right now would probably be Community.
Oh, that's a great show.
Just a great show.
Great comics on it.
That's good.
Man.
They're positive too.
Positive, yeah, and they just have all these like creative twists. Like each episode is like some new theme. It's just like really cool.
You ever notice how when like each person walks into the room, they like kind of skip?
Yeah,
they kind of do that. Like, well, hey, I'm in here. Except for like one or two people who just kind of
I really like how offbeat it is. Like how much different it is. Like Portlandia.
It's super different. Yeah. Like the episode where they turn into like game characters.
Oh, that's a great episode. That's a great episode.
That's a great episode.
You see the paintball one?
Mm-mm.
Oh, they have two ones. They have two of them.
Yeah.
Oh, the paintball ones are great, dude.
They're like on a mission and stuff.
Yeah,
they're like, do you have it was like cool.
That's when he ends up banging Britta.
Putting in work.
I would be involved in that.
Oh yeah.
Abdi, as Earl Skakel would say.
My favorite show in reality or reality TV and in general is Cops. Has to be like the best show.
Very well played, sir.
Television.
Cops started in Tampa, Florida.
Nice.
Very nice. Very well played. First reality TV show ever, by the way.
That is hilarious.
Reality TV started in Tampa, Florida, if anyone wants to blame us for something else.
Yeah, and then it grew up in Portland.
That's great. Cops is a great show.
Isn't it cool seeing your hometown like kind of like getting messed with by like a Cops thing?
Well, a lot of the kids from my junior high and high school, they actually were on Cops. Like one of the original Cops, there's this kid hanging out the window. God, I'm so old now. I can't even remember his name. Shermonte, I think was his name. But he was hanging out the window, and you could see his arm. And he's one of the first episodes of Cops. And he was from my high school.
Oh, jeez.
So it was like it's one of those things. It's so weird.
Crazy.
And the other one that's pretty cool is like you said, Portlandia.
Mm-hmm. Portlandia's great. Oh yeah.
Like the things that they do on there are like they're true. Like all the things that they're like, oh, is this organic? Corn. Fed. Was it like red bedtime stories?
So weird too.
It's very like granola.
Yeah.
Very granola.
Subaru.
Yeah.
Super hipster.
Yeah, it's like everybody doesn't even have shoes. Like shoes, what I need shoes. Natural feet.
Dude, here's how Portland.
What do they
really
classify themselves as? Like, what kind of what is that hipster?
They
hippie?
call themselves.
Well, there's a
"We
lot
are
of
human
different
beings."
Yeah, I mean, there are hipsters there, but a lot of people are just like just regular people that
Well, I know,
don't
but
really.
there's classifications for people. I mean, I know it's
I don't know how you would say it. It's
because
like
they're really weird.
But you can eat. But
a lot of white people.
What's great there is because I'm like lactose intolerant. It's hard to get like a lot of like foods. You can get like pizza there that has like no dairy. You know, a lot of good stuff because it's like very like health conscious.
Everywhere, and there's such like
So
a vegan support,
Yeah,
like
which is cool.
like you can get
Everybody
like
does that.
super cheap sushi. That's the other thing too. Like you can go get full on sushi at lunchtime for like $8-9. Like it's not like
That's great.
Love to fish, hate seafood.
Oh, what?
Cannot stand it.
Dude,
It's terrible.
sushi?
Oh.
You give me some plates of sushi and I'm good.
yeah.
I ate sushi twice, and both times it came up immediately.
Twice, man.
Damn.
So
I just can't do it.
Well, I don't do the weird like big piece of meat on top or
you
like
don't like
You
it?
like the big meat, you know it.
yeah.
Like
Put
you're
it
talking
on.
about
put it on
like the
there.
I like the
sliver?
rolls,
The rolls are good, but the sliver is amazing.
just of the whole chunks of salmon and stuff.
And yeah, over the sushi rice.
So you guys are
Oh,
are
so
sushi
good.
nerds.
I'll
is that what you're saying?
I'll do a
Sushi
couple of
nerds.
those, but I won't get nothing
A
crazy.
couple, dude. I'll get like platters of those.
There's a lot of people that are sushi nerds. And
Mango
it's such
sushi is
such a
amazing.
popular thing. I don't understand it.
Yeah, it's gotten big. Well, in LA, some people say, I don't know. People just talk shit all the time, but
Right.
people say it's like better than Japan.
Oh no, because here's the thing: the water here isn't good, man.
That's
Like
what
I'm telling
saying.
you,
That's what I'm saying.
like I don't know like what it would take for them
But
to
it-
make it with bottled water, but like, why don't they just get like? Honestly, if you were a sushi place, wouldn't you have your cooking water for your rice be like from like a huge glass? Like,
I actually tweeted this the other day, and I believe this strongly. I used to drink out of a fucking hose in the front yard in the middle of summer.
Yeah, I would do that too as a kid. You
I don't
can't
give
do
a
that
shit.
in LA.
I don't give a shit. I'll drink
Sometimes
out
I still do.
I really
If
don't.
I'm like biking or something, and then someone's like, I get a little, fill my water bottle up.
Yeah, I don't really care about what it's cooked in or all that, because when you're cooking with water, it's going to dissolve anyways. You might have those minerals
dissolve
into
into it.
Yeah. Hey, you're paying for that.
All that rustic went from the water
Right.
to your shrimp.
Well,
I'm
like-
all good.
well, if I'm paying like $6-7 a roll, like
Yeah.
I definitely want. I don't know. Okay, use
But
some
you remember
different
you're
water.
in LA where these people are paying like ridiculous amounts for rent
Right,
or
Ridiculous
lease.
amounts.
dude.
What are we at for time, Ari?
42.
All right. Let us know at around 50.
Will do, sir.
Give us the light at 50.
It's the light of 50.
The other day, somebody gave me the phone, and I was
Phone
like,
light for the
I was like,
peoples-
do you have
for
a
the people
question?
that don't know- hold on. Let's tell the people. The phone. When he says the phone, is like as a comic, you go to like mics and stuff, shows. Sometimes the runner, like the guy who's running the show or the host, will use his phone to light you,
Mhm.
let you know you have like a minute or two left on stage.
Right. And when they do that, I was like,
And most people don't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
sometimes I'll see something. I'm like, I know they saw that, and then they go into like a new joke, like after like a
Yeah,
minute and a
yeah,
half,
yeah,
and I was like,
yeah.
oh dang.
Because everyone wants to go out on a boom.
Right.
You got to find that.
I
Right
hate
time
when
to leave.
they're not going out on a boom and they just keep. You're just like, dude, you got to know when to throw in the towel.
I've got this like ending to a I don't know, maybe I should just throw it in the middle of a set, but I got an ending to a set that was like, it's kind of down low. There's like no laughs. It's just a speech, and then I say goodbye. And like that would be good for like a half-hour special, but probably not
It
for
would
like
be
an
good for
8-minute
a-
set.
That'd be good for like a
It'd be good for never.
Yeah, a dentistry convention.
It'd be good to put away in your notebook until you make it funnier.
Yeah. Hey, let me leave my first ever special without a laugh. Hey guys.
By
just
the way,
gonna
I'm
end
going
on
to
a-
end this without a laugh, just so you know.
Just
It's going to be like a Monty
boring
Python.
speech. Yeah.
That was fun. I'm Kyle Henson.
One of my favorite things about Monty Python is they never ended sketches. They never did it. Like all their stuff ends without a laugh.
You know what? The only thing I really liked of theirs was the Holy Grail.
Oh, dude.
Everything else.
You
was
know,
just-
you do not understand what you're talking about right now.
to me, man, honestly, like I
I'll
don't
let
get
you
into their
borrow.
humor.
I will let you borrow the what is the set called the parrot sketch Flying Circus. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart. Right there.
Oh, I think I might have seen.
I will let you borrow. I swear to you, it is one of the
Have you seen
best
it? Kyle?
sketch comedies.
the
Ever.
the what?
The Flying Circus Monty
Monty
Python.
No, I
They're
haven't.
the dead parrot sketches.
I think I've
Worth,
owned.
worth watching all of them alone.
You've only seen the Grail.
Yeah.
The
I've
Grail.
only
You
seen
like
The
The
Grail.
Grail?
Life of Brian is another great one. I mean, you guys would love that. It's about basically Jesus, and Brian. This guy Brian plays this false Jesus. It's really,
cool.
really, really funny. And then you have Meaning of Life. And Meaning of Life is just hilarious. Like, there's the beginning of the movie starts off with these fish in this fish tank, and they're at a restaurant, and they're all getting about to be picked out to be eaten. And they're like, hello, whatever, hello, hello. And they're the fish, but they have the Monty Python heads because they're so genius. Those guys were genius. Everything was just so. And I'm obviously that's one thing I nerd out about. I love these guys, but
Yeah.
it's just literally the first few seconds of Meaning of Life. You'll fall in love with the whole movie.
I'll check it out, man.
I have all of them. You guys, anyone want to borrow them? You're good. I'll get them to you.
When I was a little kid, they got me the VHS of Three Stooges.
Love Three Stooges.
They'd be like, and like poke your nose and take
we
your
had
stuff.
a bunch. My we had almost all of those on like VHS back in the day. I'd watch those. Those are funny.
Those are good. And I was also like a Disney kid.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
Disney
a lot of
movies are
Disney.
awesome.
Right.
Awesome.
Like, I kind of want to see a new movie. You know, it could be like an old story, but I want to see a new movie that's drawn by hand. Like, why
The
They're
old
all
school
the-
way, yeah.
are they only gonna do like?
Pixar type shit now.
I like that though.
I want a
I do too, but I agree
I'm-
with him. I kind of want to see another American
Mix
Tale
it up a
or-
little bit.
like a Lion
Yeah.
King or an Aladdin or something. Like, I want to see like a boom. Like, I like that shit. I'll watch it. I'll go. You know.
I mean,
Yeah,
how
I mean,
epic-
some of us are into other things, and some people are into Lion King.
I like
But
Transformers.
one of the he's right though, because one of the worst drawn ones that I believe it's not that drawn that well, but it's one of the best is Secret of Nim, and it's a Warner Brothers, I believe, or it might be. It's not Disney, I know that, but it's just such a good movie, and it's really drawn shittily.
Yeah, it's
not-
good. I mean, but now we got like Avatar where things are floating.
I
around your
know,
face.
right?
Things
I
are
think he's
floating
right.
around and you.
But look at South Park. I mean, they don't use that much.
Yeah, South Park's
and it's
great
beautiful.
though.
It's-
Yeah,
Right.
But
I mean, yeah, you can tell. I mean, of course, you could definitely do that.
yeah, I don't think the art is so much necessary when you have a good product.
I think now it makes it actually cool because it's only like animated stuff. So
Mhm.
go back
Have you guys
and-
seen some good 3D movies?
I just saw Oz recently, and other than Mila Kunis, it was amazing.
I wanted to see. What was the last three?
Mila
movies?
Kunis.
She's hot though.
Oh, she was not hot. And not only that, she sounded like
She was
the Wicked Witch. Sounded like she was from New Jersey. Like, and one of my favorite lines from that original movie was "Hello, my pretty."
Dude, don't tell me. I don't want to. No, I'm just kidding. You ever seen that?
Now she says it like "Hello, my pretty little children" or something.
It's
She
like-
changes the line, but she's just terrible.
He's like, you should watch Black Swan twice.
Twice. I haven't seen Black Swan.
Oh,
I heard it's really good.
do
but
yourself
I'm
a
not gonna
favor.
watch it.
Dude, my.
oh my God! Do yourself a favor. Just look it up online. What the times are. She goes with Natalie Portman, and they just have like
Yeah,
a
definitely
moment
Portman.
about it.
Oh my gosh.
Portman
Talk
is just.
about-
Portman's great.
Oh yeah, she's sexy as
I
hell.
wanted to bang her in Star Wars.
Wow.
And
Like-
Star Wars are actually.
The other thing is too.
No, yeah, in Star Wars, in her costume.
Did you hear her like rap? It's like when she did her
Oh
like.
yeah,
Oh
with the
my-
shaved head.
oh.
No, was
The
it?
black
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
black from Natalie. What? Just like getting off. There's like some SNL like digital
Yeah,
short.
Yeah,
SNL digital shorts are amazing. So awesome.
SNL's hilarious.
Justin Timberlake kills those things.
Oh man,
I got
he
my
did-
dick in a box.
he killed it the other day.
I love how like when we were in high school or whatever, he was just coming out of that boy band, and people hated him. Like guys around the country hated him, and now he's like one of the most loved people.
Yeah,
I
until
didn't
he
have any-
started being cool and not in the boy band. Once he got out the boy
Right.
band shit, started rolling. Just
I was
man,
indifferent to him. I never
was like,
really
he's
cared.
cool.
And then when he started doing the other stuff, I was like, this guy's talented as shit.
Yeah.
Well, when I was his age, I probably would have done the same exact thing and been the same
in the
exact.
'90s,
way.
that shit,
Shit,
was in.
all of us would have. Mickey Mouse Club, they got paid.
Right.
Yeah, but most of them never panned out. Like he was one of the
Lucky
few that
ones.
panned out to
Yeah.
actually
Him and
be
Britney.
something.
Got lucky as shit. Oh, and Christina Aguilera. Yeah, none of them ever panned out. Like most of them panned out. Most of that
Well,
crew.
Yeah, that crew. There's a few.
They were lucky though,
But
because
they-
that was the Disney. That was like the Mickey Mouse generation.
Yeah,
MICKEY. And I said that online the other day. I was like,
Where
if
did
anybody ever misspells Mickey Mouse, you just were beaten by your
Where
parents.
do you
weren't
watch
raised right.
that? Was
How do
it-
you misspell it?
It would be impossible because I mean,
Did that come on the Disney Channel?
yeah, no, it came on. I believe it came on one of like PBS or something like that.
See,
I think it came on something. I can't remember, man. I'm 33. I barely remember yesterday.
That would be the weed.
Ding! Attention. Marijuana affects the memory.
That was our marijuana update. Thank you, LA Speedweed.
I like it here. There's like a lot of dispensaries and
it's really cool, and people are real laid back about it.
Right.
Yeah, people out here are just laid back in general.
Yeah,
and I think that would have a lot to do with them getting high. But
yeah, and plus, people who live closer to oceans are always
more chill,
laid back and chill. Yeah,
I could see that.
That makes
Except
sense.
Florida's kind of crazy, so.
Well, I think
no, but there's a lot of yeah.
There's not. Well, it's laid back.
But yeah, exactly.
Well, because typically you concentrate a lot of people along the shore, and so when people are concentrated, become more aware of each other. But like out in like the plains or whatever, people are spread out and they don't have to tolerate each other. Or like, I don't know.
I could see that. I could just see the fact that you live by the ocean, you get to see hot bitches every day.
Yeah, that's a good
Excuse
point.
my terminology.
No, that's always a plus.
I mean, seeing hot women every day and getting to go out in the sun, and there's a lot to it. I mean,
yeah, you gotta think of like
driving down the beach is even relaxing. Just
amazing.
just walking down it's just super relaxing, whatever. But now we're starting to go a little gay.
You know what
I'm
I
not
like
making
doing?
eye contact with any
Except
of
like
them.
something like Seattle is close to the ocean, but it's just terrible weather.
Yeah.
So
But the people are progressive.
people are super progressive.
Yeah, they got like Boeing and all that. Microsoft.
So all right, we got 5 minutes left on this podcast. I want to do something every week. I want to get everyone's opinion on this because it's something that happens to everyone on Netflix, and since we're going to be on Xbox and all these PlayStations and whatnot, Netflix is one of the great sites that's been invented. But there's one problem with it, and you're always looking for these movies that you don't know what to watch because you've watched everything. So I want to get your guys' opinion on some great movies that you found in Netflix, not the obvious ones, the ones you were, shooting through and you found these. Like Punching the Clown is a great one.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know so people don't have to go and like sift through these. We can tell them right there. So I'm going to say Punching the Clown was a great one, and Casa de Mi Padre by Will Ferrell.
Nice.
Two great movies.
I was gonna watch.
Two-
I started to watch that.
Casa de Mi
And see,
Padre.
this is why
You're a
I'm-
fan?
Oh, it was one of the best
I didn't
movies.
have
It's
time.
made. It's
It
made
got bad.
really.
It got low ratings.
Oh, don't ever
I
trust the
think
rating.
I feel like ratings would.
That's
do that
why
for
I
a
want to
movie,
do
but
this.
It looks
is
great.
I want people to know about these movies because I do. I catch a lot of these movies and I go, man, that was really good. And like Bernie's another one. It's I don't know. Just go on Netflix and look through. And,
Yeah.
But what's something that you guys have?
I saw this movie called The Art of Flight.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It was really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
That's amazing.
Mhm.
That's just like the pictures on that. It's just a piece of
And that's a
art.
documentary.
Yeah,
Mhm.
documentary. That is really good.
And what about you, Kyle?
Well, first I would say that the rating system on there is garbage.
It's rated towards what you believe is. So ratings are different per person.
Right. So I've definitely seen movies on there that I've been like, why does this have 8-star rating?
I would say that to anybody on Netflix. Never ever trust the ratings.
Right.
Never.
Yeah.
Unless it
Don't.
says 1 star, then you can trust it.
I'm a huge fan of Grizzly Man, where the guy got 8 up.
Grizzly Man.
I'm pretty sure that they had a video camera of that thing. They just only released the audio. But let's see. Another one would be like a lot of documentaries.
Documentary section is really cool.
They have really good documentaries.
Yeah, there was the one on DMT that
Mhm.
was really good.
Oh, they have one on there?
Yeah, it's called the Spirit Molecule.
Oh, that's cool.
They need to have the stand-up comedy ones on there. The one from I think there's one with Jerry Seinfeld out there.
Oh yeah, one night stand up.
One night stand-up. Yeah, I want to see these, but I'm not gonna go.
No, I have.
No offense,
I
Mr.
have
Seinfeld. You've already got enough money, and I don't have any. So I'm not gonna
I
bother.
have that. I have that.
Awesome.
You can check it out.
Awesome.
There's a newer one about comedy. It's called
The comic or the open. What is it? What's that one we watched?
Comedians of Comedy.
Yeah. No.
it's like a story about a guy who can't sleep or something.
Oh,
Or no,
Sleepwalk with Me.
Yeah, Sleepwalk with-
with
Mike
Me.
Birbiglia.
Great
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
Mike
it's good.
Birbiglia, Mark Maron, and I love how Mark Maron's name in the movie is like Mark Maharan.
yeah.
So funny, so good. But yeah, that's a great one. Sleepwalk with Me. If you guys want to check that one out, really good. Ari, what about you? What's some other ones you want to throw in there?
This is an old one. Have you guys seen Run Ronnie Run with David Cross?
No,
I feel
I
like
haven't.
no one's ever seen that one. I think it's a classic.
Run, Ronnie, Run. I'm putting that one down, man. That sounds like
Run,
Yeah.
Run,
David
Run.
Cross is
A
amazing.
lot of R's
Yeah.
in that.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. We got and Alex, any more you want to throw in there before we sign this thing out?
I will tell you to check out Sons of Anarchy. Everybody, it's a big show, but if you haven't seen this on Netflix,
I've heard a lot of good things about it,
show.
and I'm saving it until it's over.
Dude, you're definitely gonna enjoy it. Trust me.
Awesome.
Did-
And go ahead.
Oh, do they have is it based in Los Angeles?
It's based in like Northern California, but they do shoot a lot of it in LA.
In the OC.
No.
I'm just.
Yeah.
That's why when I think bikes, I think OC, but that's New York.
Yeah, like it's based in like Northern Cali, so like a couple hours north of here.
Right.
But it's badass, dude. It's like Sopranos on motorcycles.
All right, so I know nobody's gonna be listening to this first pod, maybe 5 people, but we're gonna get anyways. You can promote whatever you guys are doing in the next few weeks, or tell somebody about yourself in the show. Let them know where you're gonna be and where they can see you do comedy, or maybe if they can find you on a website or whatever you want to say.
Totally. Well, I keep all of the places I'm gonna be at igotKyle.com.
Sounds gay.
It sounds extra gay. And then you can find me on Twitter at igotKyle.
Right on, and you're constantly at the Comedy Store and Hollywood Improv and all those places trying to get up. So
All
they
around
can
town.
see you there. And Alex,
Yeah, man, Comedy Store as well. April 18th, I'm gonna do Crack 'em Up Thursdays. Starts at 8 p.m.
that's the black show.
That's the black show. Come check it out. It's
Just in
always a lot of
case you
fun.
didn't know.
Tony Baker's gonna be the host.
Tony Baker's amazing comic.
Super
Good
funny
guy.
guy. But you can find me on Twitter at Alex Comedy. That's with 3 X's, cause I'm a badass.
And he strips at night.
And he strips at night.
Yeah, that's what your triple X is for.
Triple X, exactly.
That's a good one. You can. It's like easy to say. You know.
I strip in the evenings.
Strip at night.
So
After shows.
They can find you can find him on Instagram at Kid Comedy, right?
Yeah, exactly. Instagram, Kid Comedy. Like to take some. I just took a picture on the stripper pole, so
Gonna
Missing
represent
out.
gonna
You're
represent
missing out.
Nerd Rager, right on.
exactly.
Ari, how about you, buddy?
You can find me at arimanis.com, arimannis.com for all my updates on everything.
Right on. And my name's Eric Oligny. I'll be your host every week. You can find me at ERICOLIGNY on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever other sites there are. Thank you guys for coming out and doing this with me. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Oh
Nerd
yeah,
Rager,
man,
bro.
had a blast,
Thank you.
dude. Nerd rage.
Nerd rage.
Nerd rage.